Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be showing you the 3 new blushes from Chanel, and I say new with a bit of hesitation there. So before we get into that, if you guys are new to my channel, hello and welcome. I am Suzana and all we do here is talk about makeup. If you are as crazy obsessed about makeup as I am, or you don't have to be as crazy as I am, but if you also enjoy talking about makeup and hearing reviews and watching tutorials on it, make sure to hit that subscribe button and follow me on Instagram. Alright, so why do I hesitate on saying new blushes? Well, it's because all of these, and it's 3 of them, are existing blushes to the Chanel collection. I don't have any of them, so I went ahead and purchased all 3, but in reality, if you have these, you obviously don't need them. The only reason why these are considered new blushes or limited edition blushes is because of the packaging. And even that, it is like the most minimal thing ever. So I wanted just to make that loud and clear for you guys to check your collection first, just in case you may already have these. I don't know how to pronounce most of the products in the Chanel line. I'm the worst. So I typically don't remember what I have. Like, I actually had to come down here and look at my collection before placing my order to make sure I didn't have any of these. I was quite certain I didn't, but just to double check. So you guys may want to do that as well. So I already have on all of my makeup. I skipped out on highlighter today, but obviously I'm not wearing any blush because we are going to be doing that right now. So I just got all of these blushes in today, which means I have not had a chance to use them yet, but I have swatched them, and the swatching has made me so excited to put these on my cheeks because they look beautiful. All 3 of them look beautiful and they're quite unique from each other as well. So let me go ahead and show you guys. I'm going to start off with the lighter shade. Oh, I totally forgot. How about I show you guys the actual packaging of this so you know what makes these limited edition. So let me these get a little fingerprinty, so let me wipe this off real quick. And here is what makes the packaging limited edition. It's the embossing here, the logo for Chanel. Instead of it having its classic white logo, it's embossed in a burgundy shade, which makes it really nice. I kind of like that. At least I'll be able to differentiate these blushes over the rest of my collection because all of their packaging is pretty much the same. But that is, from my understanding, that is literally the only difference. So we'll start off with the lighter shade, which is number 2 Ronze Bronze. And this I can actually pronounce, which is not the norm for me and Chanel products. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch this for you guys here. And I'll also insert a swatch using like natural lighting. But again, this is Ronze Bronze and it looks really beautiful. So this one does have a satin finish, and I guess I would describe this shade as a warm pink. It does have a little bit of shimmer in it, but it's nothing like too excessive. And at least from what I've tried, shimmers in Chanel products aren't like glittery shimmers. Obviously, if you like glitter, more power to you. I just personally don't like it all that much on my face. On the eyes, it is another story. I do make certain exceptions here and there with certain products, but typically on my cheeks, I don't like glitter very much. But like I said, these are like little micro shimmers, and they're not as intense in this one as they are on the next blush that I'm going to show you guys. But let me first go ahead and show you guys how Ronze Bronze looks on the cheeks. I myself really want to see how this looks. So this shade I'm only going to apply on one side of the cheek because the next shade is the most similar to this one, so that we can compare the 2. And these pick up a pretty good amount of product. What I do like about Chanel blushes is, well, first of all, the formula is really nice. They're very soft. They blend really easily, and they're definitely buildable. And that actually gives a pretty good amount of pigment there. I'm gonna add just a little bit more. Yeah, that is really pretty. Definitely a satin finish. And at least indoors, I am not seeing any like shimmeriness on the cheeks, but it does look really nice. A little bit, like it gives off a little bit of radiance on the cheeks as well because of the finish. Really beautiful color. Okay, this one is gorgeous. So I actually ended up swatching these in the order that I'm going to apply them. It just so happened to be that I did that without really thinking. And I feel like by swatching, it only got better as I moved on. So I have expectations here. So this next shade is 260 Alezane. I'll have everything written down below. And this one definitely has a lot more shimmer. And here's a swatch for this one. Now this is, I guess, more of a brownish pink, but like I said, it's got a lot of shimmer. You will be able to see that much more in the insert that I'm going to place here. It is gorgeous. I'm a little bit more afraid of this one just because I do get a little nervous that these shimmers are going to be a little bit too much on my cheeks, but I kind of have faith that that's not going to be the case. Like I said, I mean, Chanel doesn't typically do that, so I'm hoping that is not the case because this color just looks marvelous. So let's see. I'm using the same brush. I did go ahead and wipe it off before picking up some of the shade. Huh, funny enough, okay, so that color is also really nice. I know it was going to be. Funny enough though, it's not as radiant looking or like as like glowy as this left side, and that's that this one has a lot more shimmer to it. But I guess this has more of a satin finish, whereas this one, I mean, it also has a satiny finish. I guess maybe because it's a little bit more pigmented. And you actually can see the shimmers on the cheeks with this one. I'm gonna apply a little bit more, and I'm going to really try to blend here. Yeah, I can clearly see the golden shimmers on this. The color is really pretty. I do not need to apply this much on my cheeks because it is a darker tone. So I feel like with the first layer that I had applied would be enough for me. But it is a very nice color. I'm going to have to test this one out more and actually go out with it and see how it looks. It doesn't look bad, but like I said, I'm not really comfortable with a lot of, you know, shimmer. I still wouldn't call this glittery, but it is a lot of shimmer. So I'm not sure if this is actually a blush that I would feel comfortable wearing. So we'll see. It is still a really beautiful color. So if you guys don't mind shimmer, I would definitely recommend this, but I will keep you guys updated. I'll just have to wear it out. So maybe I'll wear it this weekend and just kind of see how it's looking and how I feel about it. But like I said, just one layer for my skin tone would definitely be enough. I guess I was a little bit surprised there that it had as much pigment as it has. Rose Bronze definitely leans more pink, whereas this other shade does lean a little bit more on the brown side. So this is actually a really nice shade for like the summertime, I feel like, at least for me, for the summertime if I really want like that bronzy look. So hopefully I do end up really liking that. As of right now, honestly, it's going to have to be a maybe for me. Like I said, it's still a nice shade, but the finish just does not fall on like my preferred type of blushes list. Alright, so I went ahead and removed those last two blushes from my cheeks, and now we're gonna go in with the third shade, and I'm very much looking forward to this one. Honestly, all of these three shades are quite unique to my collection. They just have something special about them, but this one is for sure the most unique I can think of in my collection. I don't think I have anything like this. So this one is the 320 Rouge Profond. Look at me trying there. So here we go. This looks very pigmented. I mean, just looking at it here in the pan, it does look a little bit intimidating, but I am still quite excited to try this out. I would describe this shade as a toned down red. Like, it's a red, but it's not as intense of a red. And this formula feels and swatches as if it were a matte formula. Now, I actually cannot tell if it actually has like any shimmeriness in here. It looks like it doesn't, but then at moments it kind of seems like it does. It could be because I have been swatching the other blushes as well, so maybe some of that is transferring over. If it does have shimmer, I don't believe it's going to translate at all onto the cheeks, just because, I mean, it is like hardly nothing. But I would definitely say that this is more of a matte finish, but it kind of seems like it has like a little bit of a sheeniness to it. Does that make sense? I don't know, but that's That's the take I'm getting from this. So let's go ahead and put this on. Okay, so I'm gonna use a little less than I was using on the other ones. Again, same brush. I'm gonna start back here. Yeah, you only need a little bit. With all three of these, they're actually more pigmented, I guess, than I was giving them credit for. That is beautiful. Yes, I love this. So this one is for sure a blush that I probably only wear when I'm wearing like a medium to full coverage or full coverage foundation, because I have a lot of redness on my cheeks. So if I wear a foundation that's a little bit too sheer or doesn't give me enough coverage, then this is just going to kind of backfire on me because of the rosy cheeks I have a lot, especially my left cheek. My left, I don't know what's the deal with my left cheek, but I'm always dealing with some type of breakouts and just a lot of irritation and redness on this cheek. But overall, my face does get quite red. So although this is a beautiful shade, I feel like I will be a little bit limited with how often I'd be able to wear it. Nonetheless though, it is a gorgeous color. And yeah, it doesn't look sheeny at all. It doesn't make my cheeks look like glowy or anything like that. I'm not sure what this says online that it is. If you guys know, let me know. Okay, I'm gonna apply just a little bit more here on this side. Okay. Let me tap that off just in case. Just to see, you know, just to see. Yeah, that is gorgeous. Oh, I love them. Okay, so honestly, I guess as of right now, I can safely and with confidence say that the first one I tried, which is Rose Bronze, and the last one that I tried, which is Rouge Profond, are my two favorites out of the three. The second one, this one's beautiful, but like I said, all that shimmeriness is bumming me out a little because I don't feel like I'll be able to take advantage of this one nearly as much as either of these two. This one again is Alezane, I don't know. But for sure, out of the three, Rose Bronze is the one that is currently my favorite. I just feel like it's a very wearable color. I really enjoyed the finish and I liked the pigments of it as well. And just like all the other ones, very buildable, really nice formula on all three of them. And I feel like overall, each one of these does have somewhat of a different formula. Holding this one backwards. So very interesting to have, and I'm happy I do have them now in my collection. You guys let me know if you have these or not. What do you feel about them? Or like, what kind of blushes do you normally kind of go for? Like, what type of formula or shades are your most used? Because for me, like I said, that Rose Bronze is just perfect for me and my skin tone and just what I desire in a blush. Now before I let you guys go, one other important little thing I for some reason forgot to mention. I must have gotten used to the scent of these blushes, but I felt like I was coming on with a headache when I was taking my pictures and my videos for the insert. These are heavily fragranced, which is odd because other products from Chanel are also fragranced, but this is like at another level, perhaps because I had all three of them open for a while at the same time. It could be that, but I just did want to give you guys a heads up on that. I feel like they are super fragrant, so just keep that in mind. I know that irritates a lot of people, so I wanted to make sure I did inform you guys on that. Alright guys, that's it as far as today's video. Let me know which of these shades you liked the best. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give me a thumbs up. It really does help me out a lot. You guys cannot imagine. I feel extra special when I see that people take time out of their day to watch my videos and then go ahead and comment and like as well. Thank you guys so much for everything. And do not forget, if you are not subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button before you go so you do not miss out on any of my future videos. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. Until next time.